Amazing.
Last time on Half-Ass Crew. You know, guys, normally this is the time where I give a crazy recap of what happened last night, but I want to get real with you for a second. Last week's episode was really, really good. And I fucked that up. So, I'm just going to sit here and tell you some of the things that happened last week that I wish you had seen, but you didn't get a chance to. The crew once again set sail, and Aldrich and Thordrin have a moment. Aldrich opens up. That's right, everyone. Aldrich opened up, but all you could hear was my side of the conversation. Aldrich was no longer happy in the path that he had chosen, and Thordrin, uncomfortable with this newfound honesty from his friend, tried to comfort him as best as he could. They arrived in the city, and Ella and Tuck had a wonderful talk about makeup. It was hilarious. By wonderful, I mean hilarious. And once again, all you saw was my side of the reactions. But City War Paint is a thing now, and I wish you could have seen it. As they scoured the city, they found a nice inn to stay at, and they decided to scout out and plan for their attack. Not attack, but the place where they're supposed to drop off Reed. Well, the evil people were supposed to drop off Reed. So most of the episode was set in preparing for that. While they were at the bar, a strange man was staring at Aldrich for a long time. And Aldrich went to talk to this man. And it turns out, this man was a paladin of Kelemvor. Kelemvor had sent this man to the bar seeking Aldrich. And so now, Aldrich is a man of God. Yes, everyone! This is what happened last week in episode 7. Project Makeover. Because there were makeovers, class-wise, and then there were literal makeovers. It was amazing! And I don't normally get real like this, and it probably won't ever happen again. And now, Half-Ass Crew goes undercover, scouting out an evil bar and an evil cult. And everything will probably go to shit. I can't wait. As Half-Ass Crew plays D&D. All the audio is correct.
Yay!
Oh, Barty.
Good job, Barty.
Spider mic check.
Hang on. I can't wait.
Don't die, Dustin. Don't leave me.
Don't
The
destroy
real
the
trick that
illusion.
was,
Can't hear any of you. I
that
don't
was
know
a
what's
mimic
happening.
bow tie.
Oh, shit. I want you guys to have a pet mimic so bad.
I mean, like, technically, I guess we do.
I mean, we kind of do.
Yeah, but poor Chester's at... Well, okay. Chester
Only
is
sort of.
currently following Marcus
I'm taking
and
out
Seth
my
around.
shoes.
This is true. I was about to say, yes, Seth's hanging out with Chester now.
Oh
I'm Mr.
my
Rogering
god.
it.
Taking a break.
Did you ever find that letter?
No! I'm so mad. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I have, like, 3 Google Doc accounts, and I'm
Beards,
like...
no.
And then I'm like, it might be on Kyle's by accident because he's logged into the desktop, so I will eventually find it, and then I'll write like 2 more letters to repent.
It's okay. I need to write him another one because I forgot to last week. There wasn't really a whole lot to update him on.
There was quite a bit of planning. There was makeovers. There was a religious experience.
I need to ask Seth to ask Marcus what his favorite color is.
Dear
For
Miss
reasons.
Ella.
Well,
Seth
already.
says
I'm gonna color coordinate the war paint.
Yes. Duh.
he. Yeah. This is gonna be amazing. So, last time, you guys came to Morond Trade City, walked around, did some stuff, found yourselves an inn to settle down and use as a base of operations. After some interesting interactions, in which case we've discovered City Warpaint's amazing, and you went to Seth's Amphora. In which case, I made Becca mad at me. I love you, Becca.
I have no words.
I'm on the shit list, so DM's on a tight leash.
DM's never on a tight leash. DM can do what the fuck she wants.
I was gonna say, let's be honest here.
I still think you would have gotten a better deal going through the Ella's Guild contacts for some espionage makeup.
That's still.
I agree. I should write the Eli share about that. I have contacts. And colored contacts.
Hey. I'm highly tempted to make Marisha part of that. So, you all, well, by you all,
I've thoughts.
dear Marisha.
Let's
So,
see.
you investigated the crossed keys where Ella used Liko to spy downstairs where there was apparently a bunch of scary people hanging out, where you found 3 hooded figures with only one of them talking, grumbling to himself about people not doing their fucking jobs the way they're fucking supposed to, and now he's stuck here having to fucking sit here and wait, and it's just stupid and bruh. So, with this newfound information that the core you are seeking is currently hanging out in the bottom half of the cross keys, you all have devised a plan. And that was where we left off. What would you all like to do?
Are we going to internet?
Do you remember what I said my plan was?
Basically, what we're doing is, Thordrin is gonna go into the inn and play.
Alright,
Kay is going to go with him.
disguised
Because
as.
she's the most normal looking of us other than me. And Aldrich, Tuck, Reed, and Friend are going to be outside of the inn with me. One of them is going to be on me watch, because in order for me to see through Liko's eyes, I will lose all of my senses. So if somebody snuck up on me or something, I need a bodyguard for right now. The other 3 or 2, however we want to split it, need to be positioned to where they have eyes on all exits and entrances.
Do
I
you
think-
want me
I
to
think
use
Somebody got it. Somebody got the joke.
I'll take the back.
2 people got it.
I'll take the back alley.
Did we want me to use disguise self? Did we think?
Oh yeah, you were gonna disguise yourself as something that that weirded you out.
Who's that elf guy?
Yeah, the half elf. Do we think that they'll be able to see through that, or do you think it'll be safe?
The ones that we're looking at probably won't be able to see through it.
Okay.
Plus, they're probably not upstairs, at least not yet. The last time I saw them, they were down in the basement.
All right. Well, that sounds good.
So who's my bodyguard? Thank you, Aldrich. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Also, are we gonna talk about the thing that you've like? Can quick question: do we like notice that there's a change about you yet, or do
I
you
would say
look
just
normal?
a change in armor.
Okay. Are we gonna talk about you? You look different. What have you got new armor? What's happening? It looks nice. You look shiny.
Needed a bit of
There's like a
You look sh-
There's like a. What is that? I'm like pointing to the holy symbol. What does that mean?
I really don't know yet.
Cool, we'll discover it together. I like it.
Always always so positive.
Well, let's get this done. I would like to have more answers than we have currently.
Hey, this is
So
exciting.
Exactly. It's good. So we'll have a friend at the back, Aldrin and Tay in the inn itself. Reed and Tuck, I think, should stick together. Because I don't want Reed by himself. Personally. He is the one that everyone is after.
It's a valid point.
Aye.
So Reed and Tuck should stick together. Or Reed, you go with friend to the back alley. Either one.
Either, or I don't have a preference.
Friend, would you prefer to stake things out on your own, or do you want to be making sure that no one attacks our dear redemption as well?
Sure. That works.
All right, Reed, you go with friend, and Tuck will watch it. Tuck will watch another exit. That will probably be easier since she's not here. Technically.
That's the exit. They all go out. Damn it!
Exactly. Ah, Tuck. Also, we miss you, Aaron. All right. So, I guess let's do this.
And so you all head over to the Crossed Keys. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh man, suddenly it's the 90s.
Just before we get there, off to the side, I do disguise self, and I sort of elongate. My beard goes away. My skin kind of gets a little grayer. I get this curly mustache. Slick black hair.
Can we just not reference the X-Men cartoon show for just tonight? Just where I'm being Morph.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Can we not bring that up, please?
That's a good point. Ixnay on the Minexe.
I missed something.
Don't worry about it.
It's
So did
okay.
I.
A lot of deep cuts tonight.
Whatever.
The first
I
cut's
will
always
always
the deepest.
I will
Uh-oh.
always recognize an X-Men joke.
You all head over to the Crossed Keys and take up your positions. It seems to be fairly light in here. Most of the clientele seems to be gone at the moment. There's a couple people coming in, a couple people leaving. It doesn't seem to be as heavy in use as most of the other inns in the area. So who is positioned where?
I'm standing guard over Ella.
Okay.
I introduce myself to the bartender, and
I was to say, I'm inside with Thordrin. Not with him, but just also inside, kind of at the opposite end of the bar. Like, just kind of hanging out.
is there anybody playing right now or anything?
There is somebody in the corner, human, lank hair, kind of dark over his face, just kind of morosely like plucking at a lute.
I just sort of saunter up to the bar and I like put down and like, hello, Dario Darkheart here. I couldn't help but notice that the music here is just awful. I'm just happy to be passing through. I thought maybe I could play a spot.
You're a bard then.
Oh yes, one of the finest.
Right, so what's your going rate?
20 gold.
Actually, cheap. Oi, Chester! Get the fuck out of here! And you see the guy
Sorry, Chester chap.
just gets up and he's just like, this is a wound that will not heal. And then he walks out.
No, you'll get over it.
Oops.
Teenagers. And he puts 20 gold pieces down, and there will be a bonus if you play well enough.
Right. Thank you. You won't regret it. And I take out my lute. Or my cittern. The fancy magic cittern. And I head over to the corner. And I start playing an elvish tune. That's not morose. It's a bit... It starts off a little slow and it gets fast. It's just a nice beer drinking song.
Roll performance for me.
I will do that. And I'm going to use DM inspiration just in case.
Wow.
As soon as you get like part of the way in,
Shit, I rolled nice on that.
the entire bar falls quiet, including the bartender as he stops like cleaning a glass and looks over at you, kind of mouth agape. Cool. Right, and he goes back to cleaning, and people start tossing gold up at you, scooting closer. It seems most of the attention now is on you.
And this is why I charge so cheap.
And the bartender catches your eye and then nods like, yeah, you're getting a bonus for that, because holy shit. It's even starting to draw a couple bystanders from the outside in which Aldrich and Ella you notice. Tay, you manage to sort of get into the bar. You find a space that's at the bar itself, giving you a nice look to both the door out and the stairs leading down.
Okay. Do I notice anybody at all, like whether they fit the description that Ella told us earlier, or just anybody going towards the basement area?
Roll perception for me.
All right. 17.
You don't notice too much. You see people sometimes walk over, look down as if curious, and then just kind of go shrug and walk away, but no one goes down the stairs.
Okay.
Ella and Aldrich, what are you doing?
You're muted, Danny.
We're sort of in the thank you, Mike. We're sort of in the area that I was that I used earlier to send Liko in. I had like found I assume I like found like a crack or something that he could like scurry in.
Yes, you did.
I mean, he can transform into pretty much anything tiny, so I doubt he would have had a whole lot of difficulty. Anyway, over there, kind of as hidden as possible, so that we're not like attracting attention. So stealth, I guess.
Okay, since you're both trying to kind of obscure yourselves from casual sight, I need both of you to roll stealth for me.
Oh joy. Stealth with disadvantage, so it's +2. I can't roll any less than a natural 1, so I don't think disadvantage is going to matter.
Ouch.
I love it.
Aldrich is just smiling and looking at everyone.
26. I have
Just
advantage.
mean-mugging everyone that walks by.
I mean, that works too.
Aldrich, you're still getting used to this new armor. It's strange on your frame. You're not used to this. So as you try to hunker down and start to stealth into the shadows, Ella, you immediately hear clunk, clunk, clink, clunk, clunk, and you're like, no, darling. Like, you are able to sort of use other sounds of, say, water hitting a bucket, that sort of thing, to kind of obfuscate just a little bit of the sound. So you guys find some stacked barrels side of the building, right around where the crack is, where you can send Liko through.
We're going to get you better at this one day. I know we will.
You try walking around in 85 pounds of iron.
Why would I do that? That's just a horrible idea. I open up the piece of my armor piece of my quiet armor that Liko likes to hide in, and I pull him out. We have a momentary conversation where I tell him to keep, just basically do the same thing that you did last time. Just keep to the shadows, stay down in the basement, keep an eye on everything that's going on. Second that I tell you to get out of there, you do not give me any sass. Do you understand? Get out.
Alright, I heard you the first time.
I don't feel like recasting this spell, alright?
I will do my best to endeavor to persevere in the face of adversity.
Thank you. Good soldier.
Ma'am,
And
yes, ma'am.
You're so cute. And I sit down cross-legged and I send him in, and I guess and I start seeing through his eyes.
So, Aldrich, you're there, and you watch as she puts this little rat down, and the rat scurries through, and her eyes sort of glaze over and then turn milky white as she is now seeing through her familiar's eyes. And you watch as Liko pat, 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 manages to wiggle his way through, and you're greeted with music of a familiar tune you've known Thor to play on occasion. You look in, and it's this strange, elvish-looking man playing instead, and it's disconcerting because that's not him. He doesn't need to be him. And pat, 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 pat. You notice Tay sitting at the bar, completely alert, without looking, like very casually holding herself, but occasionally eyes sweeping across the room. And where would you like to go now that you are in the middle of the cross keys?
We are going to go down into the basement, one we found earlier.
Into the basement. So you dun 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 dun, little ratty going down the stairs a couple at a time.
So cute.
Little tail wibble 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 behind. And you go down to see at the table, almost at the same table, the figures you saw sitting silently, only the same one nursing what seems to be another mug of ale.
Quick DM question.
Yes.
I remember last time we played that I mentioned I would sit down with like a pad and paper so that I could write out any changes that happened to Liko while still staying in his mind. Would I actually be able to do this according to Find Familiar? I didn't see anything that said I couldn't with the spell, but are we considering senses to also be touch? Because if that's the case, then I would not be able to do this, because I wouldn't be able to feel the pad and paper.
I'm pretty sure it just says you lose sight and hearing.
Yeah, I think it's sight and hearing, not so much feel.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it one more time.
When in doubt, roll some dice.
Right?
I mean, a hand check might work.
Yeah, make a slight hand
Yeah,
check. We'll see.
it says you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. It doesn't say anything about touch. Do you still want me to roll?
Yeah, roll just to make sure that you have a firm grip on what you're doing.
Cool. Because it would be distracting. Making sure I'm actually, like, staying on the paper and all of that. Alright, I'm going to use DM Inspiration for this. 28.
Oh yeah, you're able to fully have a good hand on this. So, as Liko is, da-na-na-na-na, you're good.
Sweet.
So Liko is
So if
now.
there's any time something weird happens or anything, Aldred, you can see that I'm writing and you can read it over my shoulder.
They sit still for 10, 15 minutes in complete silence. Eventually, you watch as the gentleman with the mug in front of him goes from slouching in his chair. There is the screech of wood on wood as he pulls himself up to a sitting position. You watch as a hand goes to his head as if touching something. And you hear a one-sided conversation. Are you sure? We can wait a while longer. I understand, but that was their fault. They are weaker than we are. We have this. Yes, sir. We will report back immediately. Understood. His hand drops, and he looks to the two in front of him and goes, New orders. We move. And he stands up, and he's maybe about 6 feet tall. One of them, the broadest of them, stands at about 8. The other one seems to be roughly in between the two of them. And without pushing their chairs in, they turn to go. The tall one who is talking turns and looks down at Liko. And Liko stays at your command as this tall figure, boots heavy on the wood, start to walk over to the rat.
He would scurry away. He would act like a scared rat.
Oh fucking shit!
Exactly. Oh, person!
Starts
Act
scurrying.
like a rat.
And as he's scurrying away, you hear vermin, just like everything else in this city. And one by one, they file upstairs. Tay, you now see this. These trio of hooded figures, sort of going from shortest to tallest. And Thordran, you notice this as well. The sort of liveliness of the bar starts to go a little bit quieter, a little bit more subdued. People stand up a little bit straighter. And as you all notice this, you feel like there's almost this sort of slimy, cold feeling that enters the room. Most people turn their heads away, refuse to make eye contact as they walk out straight to the front door. They pass by unmolested and they head out into the street. After looking, they turn and start heading out of the city.
I want Liko to come out of the crack that I put him in, and the second that he comes out, I'm telling him to turn into a raven, and he's going after them, and I can still see.
Sure thing, boss. And then flap, and starts.
I know that's only 100 feet, but I want to in that like split second where he was not my eyes anymore. I want to look at Aldrich, and basically say, "They're through the front door. We need to hook up. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep the length, and then."
Question: do you have to be stationary for this to work?
No.
All right, then you're getting thrown across the shoulder.
This usually only happens with Seth. Okay.
Perfect.
The human
as about maybe 10, 15 seconds after they walk out, I'm going to slide a couple of gold pieces across the bar and then get up and kind of make eye contact with Thordrin, nod as I walk out the door, and then I'm gonna just step outside. How far away are they?
They're taking a very leisurely pace. They're just sort of calmly walking. So now they're about 30 feet away.
All right, I want to follow, matching their pace, maybe even just a little bit slower. I don't want to say stealthing because I'm not hiding, but I'm trying to be inconspicuous about it, if that makes sense.
No,
I can still roll stealth, but
roll stealth. It won't be a high DC because you're not trying to hide. You're just trying to sort of blend in with the crowd.
I'm gonna use one of my DM inspirations.
And also roll perception on me to keep an eye on them.
Okay. I'm gonna use DM inspiration on the stealth roll.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that was pretty good. 22 on stealth.
Okay.
And perception, you said?
Yes.
17 again.
Okay, so you notice a sort of pockets of crowds of people walking, and you manage to sort of match their gait, and you keep an eye on them, watching these figures cut through the crowd. It's not hard to find them. The tallest one is like a sore thumb.
Right.
And you manage to keep an easy gait with them. Aldrich, roll perception for me to see if you can find this ragtag group of tall, dark, and ugly.
Alright, I was like, oh my god, that's like a -2. I'm like, wrong character. That is a 14.
Yeah, you easily see a tall, dark hooded figure, and it matches the description that Ella's given you. So you know that's instantly the group that's walking away. Did anybody tell Friend or Reed or Thordrin what was going on?
I was just about to the minute Tay nods to me and steps out of the door, I spent about 30 seconds finishing up the song. The minute she walks out the door.
Okay.
I do my thing because I imagine the hour's almost up.
It is, and as you finish the last song...
Scoop up all my gold. Walk up... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You get about 75 gold pieces that you scoop up.
I saunter up to the bartender. I'm like, I put down 5 of the 75. Like, thank you very much. A shot of whiskey, please.
Gives you whiskey.
It's been a pleasure working with you. And I head out towards the back and grab those 2. Be like, they're on the move.
Plus Tuck.
Well, yeah, I meant 3. I grabbed them. Like, they're on the move. And I... Well, that was close.
Well, Tuck notices Tay coming out. And while she doesn't stealth, she kind of falls back and waits for Reed, Friend, and Thordrin before the 4 of you are now about a little bit behind Tay and Aldrich and Ella.
Yeah, I nod to Tuck and I'm like, you got eyes on Tay.
I just imagine an 8-foot tall guy, and then like 100 feet, and then a guy in plate mail carrying.
Well, actually, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have the symbol of Kellenbor predominantly displayed. I'm just a paladin carrying a dead body. Doing my job.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead.
Makes sense for Kellenbor.
It does.
Perfect.
I don't like this.
Play dead.
You all start to... It's essentially sort of... Aldrich has eyes on them. The four of you have eyes on Aldrich because Tay is blending in fairly well to the crowd, and you all watch as this group cuts through the crowds, exits through the gate, and starts pushing out into the countryside. Liko, and through his eyes, you, LSC, this group sort of walking out, and they head out a little ways, like they walk about a mile down the road, start making a mile down the road before turning off and heading to a thicket of woods around the city, sort of starting to try to cut through underbrush to see if there's anybody following them that they can try to lose them.
I'm gonna try to lose us. I realized I can talk during this too.
But you're doing that thing like when you have headphones on, so you're like yelling.
Yeah.
You're pretending to be dead.
Where do
I'm whispering. I've done this before. I'm a rogue. Come on, guys.
That's true.
I've played this game before. So, like, I'm basic.
Only one in the entire city notices that she's talking to you.
Like, I'm
gonna
under my
follow
breath.
him out. Like, I'm gonna keep following him. And as they start getting into like the thicket area, my idea is to almost stay parallel with them, like not be behind them, but at this point stay even, but far enough away, and hidden at this point that they wouldn't see me. And I can, as a wood elf, attempt to hide even when lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena.
Roll stealth again for me.
Okay.
Was there any... Oh, never mind.
Go ahead.
I would say, would Ella have described any, like, distinguishing, like, stuff they have on their person?
They're the most nondescript motherfuckers ever.
Alright, then.
I'm gonna use my second DM inspiration on that.
Okay. They're mostly obfuscated by dark, what seems to be very, very heavy cloaks. They tend to just hide every detail from you. And you all know that this time of the year, with the climate as it is, those heavy cloaks have to be hot as fuck. Alright. 19, you almost fluidly start to blend in and move through the foliage, through the leaves, through the trees, as if you were moving through water. And they don't seem to see you as they continue to walk deeper into the forest. The rest of you are you trying to follow Tay, or are you just trying to get your own way?
I'm just going to continue walking down the road like I'm just leaving the city, because there's no way to be nondescript. Like, oh, now I'm going to go tromp through this field.
Right.
Is there any way that I can leave like a breadcrumb trail type of dealio?
Well, Liko can see everything.
Yes, Liko can see everything at the moment.
Liko's got eyes in the sky.
I guess the back group of us is just following Aldrich because he's the only one we can see.
Yes, Aldrich's the only one to see. So you guys sort of catch up with Aldrich with Ella over his shoulder as you guys are walking down the path, trying to walk slow enough so you're not overtaking where they went. Tay, roll perception for me. Ella, roll perception for Liko with advantage, since he is currently...
Does he get my perception, or does he get hawk perception? Raven perception. Excuse me. I forgot what it was.
You're going through his eyes, so it'd be with his. Raven, I believe, is a +3.
Okay.
I got nothing.
And was that with advantage, or?
Yes, with advantage. Because Hawk, you see,
Yeah. He's a raven.
Ravens, yo. I know my burbs.
Oh.
Goodbye, dice.
Tay, you don't. It's hard. You're focusing so much on trying not to be seen that you start to lose sight of them. Oh, there's a moment of panic as you can't see them anymore, but you catch them through the trees, and they seem to walk through a set of trees and into a clearing, and then stop.
I also stop.
They stopped. I tell Aldrich.
All right, so this is the decision we need to make. Either I don't know who has eyes on him. I don't know what we're doing here. Either we break this meeting up, or one of you need to go in there and listen to it and figure out information, or whatever the fuck we're doing. Because right now we're a group of people walking through an open road.
We can send Liko down, make him listen. Or we can just go in.
I don't know if we can actually voice an opinion as to that, because I don't think we've gathered up since leaving town.
I'm yelling back. I was like, "Hey guys!"
Hey you guys!
So right now, Aldrich, Reed, Thordrin, and Friend are in a group with Ella on Aldrich's shoulders. Tay is somewhere in the woods. Ella's currently with Liko, kind of circling overhead. Both of you make perception rolls for me again.
Again?
Yes, please.
Oh. Oh, that was good. 22.
Hang on.
Thank you for a +9 to perception.
Jesus.
Well, it's good for your gunslinger to.
23!
Hey, nice.
Liko sees it first, but Tay, then you catch it. You watch as the two tall, silent types stand off to the side as the 6-foot tall one takes out what seems to be a scroll from his side pouch, unrolls it, and starts to seemingly be casting something.
Liko dive bombs that guy and goes straight for the scroll, like smashing into it.
Roll attack for me. Beak is +4.
I'm sorry, my headphones fell out. What?
+4 to attack for Liko.
Okay. He's attacking the scroll specifically.
Okay.
He basically wants to rip it out of the guy's hand.
Are either of you trained in Arcana?
No.
Okay. So 11, Liko starts to dive bomb and misses as he moves to do it, and he notices this raven just swoop by, and you watch as the two tall ones start to unsheath weapons. And one of them has a crossbow, starts to feed a bolt into it and try to take the bead on Liko.
He's gonna go for the scroll again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay hidden.
As he's doing this, I'm telling Aldrich what's happening.
All right then, so we're going in then, I'm assuming.
18.
18.
Basically, Liko's a distraction right now. That's all I'm trying to have.
Then I'm hauling ass. Like, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You see Aldrich start hauling ass with Ella bouncing on his shoulder.
Is there any way while this is happening that I can try and get up? Like, are there trees around the clearing?
There are lots of trees. Make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay.
In the trees.
13. I can add.
You rolled a 13 or 13 total?
13 total.
You scramble a bit, making a little bit of noise, but you manage to find a nice perch.
Okay.
As Liko dives down and grabs the scroll, the figure with the crossbow fires, striking Liko, and then your vision goes dark.
damn it! I shake my head and I say, fuck, I'm gonna have to cast that goddamn spell again! And,
Tay, roll perception for me.
Okay. Uh, 13.
You hear the voice of, as there's sort of the scraping noise of, quick, we need to go now. And then there's murmuring.
How far away are we?
You guys are now within about 100 feet. Yeah, more like 80 feet from Tay. And Tay's about 50 feet from the clearing.
So 30 feet.
Okay. Do I see them doing anything else? Like, do I see any, like, them pulling another scroll out, or are they just, saying that they need to go?
You hear they need to go. It seems that they're picking. The guy is. You can kind of see picks up the scroll, though it's torn, curses, and then sees about if they could try to repair it. Or
Okay.
do something with it.
Noble sacrifice, Liko.
So, I'm assuming I set Ella down in this entire thing.
Yes, you managed to set Ella on her feet.
All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to cast Misty Step to zip 30 feet ahead of me, and then I'm going to cast Hold Person on the middle guy.
When did he learn to do that?
That's 2 second-level spells, but let's hope it pays off.
You got it, bro.
This is a very interesting feeling. It's a sort of light, airy feeling, and then suddenly you're 30 feet ahead, and you catch just enough sight. You see someone messing with seems to be a scroll, and you cast Hold Person. What is your spell DC?
My spell DC is 8 plus proficiency, which is 4. So a whopping 15.
And this is Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, it is.
You reach out and funnel this divine magic through your hand, sort of grasping into a fist, trying to hold this son of a bitch in place. And you watch as his body freezes up a bit, tensing, and then seems to break it.
Fuck.
This time, he sits there and he sort of clenches his fists, and he looks at the two and says, "We have company. We'll deal with them first. They will not follow us back." And so...
I sense trouble!
we...
How far behind are we?
Yeah.
Do we even know where they went off the road?
So... Don't
We need some form of communication.
Tay.
I know, we need whisper earrings.
What?
Tay, you are over here.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm gonna put Eldrick here. And I think you guys are just like a step behind.
That's weird. Friend didn't roll a 9.
The fuck is going on here?
That's fucking weird.
What the hell is going on? That was... Alright.
Right, I'm just gonna roll this way.
But I normally just click the initiative button and then roll my own.
Oh, that's a good plan. I'm gonna do that. Oh,
And you. I'm sorry, I'm slow.
Oh, that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. That was
This
gross.
is not what I thought it was.
Why isn't it letting me edit it?
Double click.
There we go. Thank you.
I don't. That'd be bad. I mean, I don't have 28 life. That'd be bad.
That would be very bad.
20 life? What?
Yeah, apparently, the last fight we did, I was at 28 life,
Oh.
or where else you copied the tokens from, because I was like, oh.
What?
Hell,
I'm
We
real
haven't had a
impressed.
battle in a while.
The warehouse.
I got the
fight.
highest.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
That's nuts.
Well, my
I
DM
love
dice is on fucking point, apparently. But if
No,
I
don't
can-
say that.
Oh no, you can clearly see how well they're rolling with turn order at the moment.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. I wasn't actually looking.
Oh no, that was sarcasm.
I got you.
These sons of bitches.
Well, I will take that.
And I will attempt to beat Tuck, but we all know there's only one.
This is true.
There can only be one.
Also
Okay.
true.
I am a pale facsimile, but I will do what I can.
That's okay.
Rage and flower crown.
Of course.
That's usually how it goes.
Good old Tuck.
So, Tuck is up first.
God damn it.
And she would like to rage.
Hell yeah.
And she's gonna move up here.
We have music.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do I have music turned down?
I was to say
Apparently,
yes.
I do.
It's the acquisition link, I think.
I apologize for Charles being a complete total ditz.
This has also been on Critical Role.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, music?
Yeah.
Yep, there's music.
Wrong music!
Wrong level crunk. So that,
Why do we even have that lever?
Perfect.
hey, you're up next.
Alrighty. Can I hold my turn? Or do I have to hold an action and then say...
Yeah, you hold an action, but then you can take that action any time if the trigger doesn't occur. So, like, I'm holding an action until that asshat moves into range, but...
Which one's the biggest guy? Like the one that had the scroll.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Super tall dude. No, wait. That guy's 6 foot tall, because I'm looking at the ACs now. This guy is, that guy is a super tall one. This one is the in-betweener.
Alright, so the guy closest to me is the super tall one.
Is the super tall one. Tall.
Friends initiative messed up again. It's bothering me.
My thing got switched back to 15, so I changed it back to 9. I don't know what happened.
But
You
yours
rolled a
was 15. You rolled a 15.
No, I rolled real dice, and I had to click it to put me on the tractor.
Oh.
Oh,
I
sorry.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt and put a 15 down.
It's okay.
Alright, well, we're gonna use the new gun.
Do it.
Ooh.
Cause why not?
And it explodes.
Don't say shit like that.
I say it so it doesn't happen.
I'm gonna take a sharpshooter shot too.
You're coming out strong, baby girl.
So yeah, well, I have a super high attack bonus, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot with its name is Echo. I named it Echo.
Okay.
So I I rolled a 19. Plus
Ooh.
10 minus 5, so 24.
That hits.
Fantastic. That's 2d12 plus
Oh,
4 plus 10 because of sharpshooter.
Wait, you get a.
What?
Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Alright. Oh! Okay.
our very own Percy.
13, 14, 24, 28 points of damage. And then I use my second attack to reload.
You take your brand new shiny gun and you take the bead and take aim. Bang! It's this sort of boom as you catch him in the shoulder and you watch it jerk back. The hood of the cloak starting to reveal dark armor underneath. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Do you want to stay in the tree?
Yeah, for now. If you need me to roll again, I will.
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Aldrich, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. So we are going to. My mouse would fucking cooperate. So yes, we can. Alright, then we're gonna get into the tall guy's face. As my bonus action, I'm going to use Vow of Enmity on him, which gives me advantage on all my rolls against him.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. This is so awesome.
I'm also excited to see Paladin Aldrich in action.
Excited for Thordrin to see Paladin Aldrich in action.
Alright, so with the great sword. Apparently I never put it in. Well, it's easy, so strength plus proficiency, which is 8, plus, and so it's plus 9. First shot is a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Better hit.
Second shot is 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, so the first one, so that's 2d6 plus 4. Get to reroll ones. So fucking 2, so 5. So 10 points of slashing damage.
As you rush up to...
Oh wait, can I Divine Smite?
If you wish.
That's 2d8 on top of that?
Yep, 2d8 at level 1.
Fuck it. Let's cast it level 2.
Smite.
3d8 on top of that. Radiant damage.
Let's try to keep the middle one alive.
That's why I'm trying to take down Big Baddy.
Okay.
So 20 points in total on one swing.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
You have the great sword in your hand, and you throw your weight into it. The first one catches him and digs into his shoulder, and you cut clean across his chest. The second one, he manages to take a step back as you see sort of dark red blood just start to flow down from where you cut it. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to shift the blade a little bit and I think I can get used to this whole radiant magic bullshit.
I can get used to this.
Place of power. Yeah, girlfriend.
Thordrin, it's your turn.
Right? Hey, God, one second. Let me make sure that I have this thing. Right. Where am I? Way down here. Poopy.
In the room.
Wait, what's range on Dimension Door? That's what I was looking, because I really need to put this stuff in my thing.
500 feet.
So I can go 500 feet, right?
Yep.
I'm going to Dimension Door. think, because I can only move 20, 30 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna pop up. Shit. Oh, I didn't think about that. Then I don't have any actions to do anything. Oh well. Wait. Hang on. If I can get there. And that's okay. No, never mind. I'm not as far away as I thought it was. So, sorry guys. I'm gonna move to here. Oops. I know how to use a computer. Not there. There. And so this guy here,
Yes.
that's the one we want to keep? Who's the guy we want to keep?
The one in the back.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that noise?
I have designated alive with the blue dot.
My spell. Sorry guys. Anywhere? Okay. Everything's different.
Yeah.
I don't have a joke prepared. Funny joke.
Dad joke, quick.
I don't have my book.
Mike, subreddits, go.
I like how Mike's our go-to guy. Quick, get the jokes.
I try to remember the joke that I sent Snicket the other day, but I can't remember it.
I literally had a really good dad joke, and I thought about it today. I'm like, I'm going to use that, and I can't remember what it is now. Because I didn't write it down.
So
But yeah, I tell a funny dad joke.
you tell this joke and you can't stop yourself from starting to crack up yourself a little bit because it's fucking hilarious.
The best.
It's the best joke you've ever told, actually.
This stream is just a tribute.
This is the greatest joke ever told.
Sob goblin.
That's amazing.
Oh my
That is
god.
the greatest joke I've ever heard.
As you tell the joke, you see the figure just turn and look at you and then slowly shake its head.
I give him a wink.
Oh, that one. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's a page?
There's an action.
If you are done.
I don't think I have anything that acts as a bonus action. I don't. So, please.
Can't you inspire?
Oh, I can inspire.
Curiosity.
Sorry, it's been so long.
I know, we haven't fought a battle in a minute.
I'm a help.
Thank you for helping. I look over at who's up next? Ella. And
Yes.
I give her a little wink. And I'm like, you are the roguiest rogue I know. And there ain't no other rogue like you. So go. Be roguey. You rogue.
I take it to heart. I will indeed
Danny,
go
you're
be
muted.
rogue.
And
God
so
damn
now,
it, I didn't mute myself. No,
So you have a D8.
I'm not muted.
No? Oh, I might have just clicked the wrong Oh, I had it muted.
Way to go, Becca.
I was like, what? Thanks for muting me, Becca.
Well, now we know why her guns keep going off wrong.
Shush!
Damn,
had
and
meant
I
to
thought
click
we were
mine.
soulmates.
Next
I meant
level,
to
I
click
get a
mine,
D10.
and I think I wasn't like looking while I did it. Just
Uh-huh.
we won't talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
So, Ella, it is your turn.
Anyway, now that I've been betrayed, I pull out the poison short sword that I got a million moons ago from that Flynn Rider looking fella. And I wink back at Thordrin, and I want to use my bonus action to dash. So that dashing doubles my movement, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So
If you use dash, you have 60.
then that gets me. Yeah, that gets me on top of the guy that Aldrich is fighting, which means that he is flanked. Because it was a bonus action to dash using cunning action. I still have an action. And I'm going to use that poison short sword that I was given, that I stole. And I'm going to attack that guy.
Okay.
Fuck.
Flanking is with a 16, does not hit.
Okay.
So you're
that's...
here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can do, and it is still poisoned because it has not actually made a direct hit yet.
Nope. So you run up quickly, dashing feet pounding against the dirt, and you slide in behind this huge monolith of a thing, and you go slash at it and catch nothing but the back of his cloak, the fabric tearing. Doesn't even turn to look at you.
Can I, for flavor, have, as I was dashing, slid underneath his legs?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
imagining that he, was, wide-legged. I just, slid under and, tried to slash there, but missed. I just thought it looked cool.
And you slide into home. Unfortunately, the blade does not connect.
Too busy working on being cool.
Alright. It is the gentleman who had the crossbow.
You're the one who killed my familiar.
And he is going to sit there and he's going to load the crossbow again, and he's going to fire at you, Thordrin.
Right. I don't think so. Shit. Oh.
Yeah, it was a 23 to hit, makes a 22.
That still hits. Oh.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Right in the... Oh, that's the pancreas, I think. Oh.
And 9 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, those are bad arrows. Bad arrows.
As you feel it sink in, and there's that burns.
Okay.
And he goes to put another bolt into his crossbow.
Why is it my health coming up? There it goes.
Friend, it's your turn.
Alright. So I am gonna run all the way up to there because I have 50 feet of movement.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
And then I'm just gonna punch the shit out of this guy.
Yeah, get him.
In theory. That's a modified 20 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Sweet. And I'm also gonna spend a key point to do, where is it? That.
You can come down
But I did 6 points of damage.
Okay. He fails.
Nice.
Yay!
Blech.
Does that give me advantage of the second hit? I think stun does, right?
Oh my god. Oh.
Now that Snicket has a book, I'm gonna make you use it.
Oh my god, boobs, why do you prevent me from grabbing things?
God, right? Worst.
Stunned. It's incapacitated, can't move, speak only falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex. Attack rolls have advantage.
Incapacitated is a crit too if you hit.
Oh shit, this escalated quickly.
Skadoosh!
Fucking ball sacks. 15 to hit.
That's its armor class.
Oh, All right. So 6 plus 5 is 11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I might as well just keep punching him. So I will spend another key point and flurry of blows and attack him 2 more times.
Sounds good.
I could have like super critted because I rolled a 19
Ooh.
plus 9, so 28.
Yeah, you only hella critted with this one.
2 plus 5, 7 points of bludgeoning. And then a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that kind of
Oh,
hits.
that's off the table. Oh, ball sacks. That's another 7 points of bludgeoning.
All right, as you run up, slide in the dirt a little bit, come up, you strike him. The first strike, you hit him square in the faceplate, and you watch as his head snaps back with an audible snap, and he sort of stands there, kind of limp, the crossbow sort of drooping out of his fingers as you continue this blow after blow after blow. The your hand against the armor, almost melodic, as if ringing a bell. It reminds you a bit of your monastery for a moment. Like,
I forgot to say mom.
deep boop. I think that is your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
It is Mr. Not happy to have his day ruined. And he is going to move up here. And he is going to attack you, Ella.
No, poor kid.
That is a modified 20 to hit.
Yes.
That is 26 points of slashing damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I need you to make a dex save.
$23.
You watch as his arm sort of liquefies into this dark red and shoots out and grasps at you. You feel it digging in, and there's this horrible pain, and it tries to wrap around you, but you manage to just nimbly get free, wiggling out of its grasp. He sits there and sucks in a breath, just slowly growling at you all. Reed, it is your
I
turn.
growl back.
The right key here. Reed will advance 2, 3, 4, 5, about there. As he does so, his form slowly. The Clarence that you knew that was traveling along with you to this point seems to fade away as he begins to concentrate on something else. As he looks down the way to that poor soul that got stunned by friend. And he mutters an incantation before ending it with saying, "We don't need all of you."
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck.
Automatically fails it.
And as he's stunned, he doesn't get to make a save.
Nope.
Hell yes.
Ow.
You reach out and tell him that you don't need all of them. He can't even react in his state. Not until the fire starts to lick at him, in which case there is halting, faltering screams issuing from his throat as it starts to lick under the metal armor. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Bitches on
I'm going to
fire.
spend a sorcery point to quicken spell something. And we'll add that to the wonderful things that have been done to this poor soul.
This poor soul is on fire, which is good because that's where his soul's going.
Oh.
Oh, he is not looking like he's having a good day. In fact, he's having a very bad, no good, awful day.
Okay.
Terrible, horrible, no good.
Let me know when it gets to his turn so I can deal further fire damage to him.
I will. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
It is the one who is currently being flanked.
Mm,
And he is going to go and smack at you, Aldrich.
of course he is.
And he's going to reach out with these terrible spiked gauntlet fists and try to slam them down upon your head. First one is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Second one is a modified 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of necrotic, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
18 con save is. Character sheet.
You get your own aura. I don't know if you changed it or not. So I'm just saying.
No, I did not. So that means I got a +7 to my thing. Oh, by the way, everyone gets a +3 to their saving throws from if you're within what 10 feet of me.
10 feet, yeah.
Well, cool. I mean, I've saved my throw already, but
I
cool.
forgot about it. Still learning new classes and such. That is a 22.
You
Need your help,
feel
Aldrich.
this sort of horrible, cold, dark energy that kind of bites in with the fist blow. And you manage to force it away as you feel it try to drag life away from you. And you feel this sort of burning hate in the back of your head. You feel it just sort of engulfs you, that this thing, and you almost hear a voice in the back of your head that says, you will not will this abomination to live. You have a feeling that what is before you might not be untouched by dark magics. All right. Legendary action.
Oh, good.
Well, that escalated quickly.
That's a phrase I want
Right?
to hear.
Well, that's never good.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
You watch as the one who has been talking the entire time starts talking in this strange language, which, Reed, you understand as infernal. And you watch as the dark, blood-red liquid that has been coating him starts to pull inward and then pulses outward. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh!
So everyone within 10 feet of me gets a +3.
Well, this is gonna end poorly for me.
Nah.
Oh, fuck! I should have used my DM inspiration.
Everyone out? How far a distance, or
10 feet
everyone?
from me.
100 feet from him.
So
Okay.
Chuck doesn't get it. Reed doesn't. So only people who get it are friend. Friend doesn't even get it. It's just me and Ella.
This is gonna end poorly. Oh, well, -2.
Good.
I used DM inspiration.
You would have to declare it before you rolled.
I know.
I'm sorry, I
know.
love you.
Fine.
Alright,
Tell
so
Seth I love him.
Ella fails. Thordrin fails.
Oh, we all failed. Fuck.
Oh, balls.
Aldrich fails. Friend fails. Tariel fails.
Oh.
Redemption fails.
Fuck.
As you will take 47 points of necrotic damage.
I'm out.
As there's this boom of
Oh.
energy.
My.
And you feel it
God.
wash over you, and it is cold, and it is dark.
How much?
47.
47? Well, shit nuggets.
As you watch Ella crumple, fall unconscious on the ground.
Un momento. You guys know what's coming.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Please don't hit me again.
He fails that. So he takes 15 points of fire damage. As you hit him with the Hellish Rebuke in response for this, you all are stagger, trying to overcome this sickly coldness that spreads through you all. And you hear his voice. I will leave none of you alive. Until he gets hit by the Hellish Rebuke, at which point he turns and looks at you, Reed. And then you hear you. That's his turn. Okay. Tuck is doing surprisingly well.
That's our barbarian.
1 second here. There's a chance this might happen. Oh. So 47 points of damage divided in half is 23.
Yes.
Holy shit.
0.5.
Damn.
So rounded up, it would be 24. Rounded down, it would be 23. I made the save to keep the spell burning on the guy.
That guy's
Nice.
still on fire.
No, I didn't have any con stuff up yet.
Barely.
That's impressive.
So Tuck just loses her shit and runs up to this motherfucker. And I believe she gets 2 attacks?
Mm-hmm. Also, think.
Second one hits. And she also gets rage damage.
I think it's +3 now.
As the first one, he manages to just kind of suck in his gut just enough. The second one swings down and catches him in the side and the ribs, and it digs in deep. He grunts, and she pulls the great axe away, blood arcing. That is her turn. Tay, it is yours.
Son of a bitch! Well, I am grumpy as hell. Especially being smacked from that far away for no apparent, well, not no apparent reason. But anyway, so I am gonna take a shot at Big Bad. Wait, that was which guy was that?
The one with the blue dot is the big bad. Or are you
Okay.
talking about the tall one?
No, the one that just hit us and used that fucking legendary action.
That was Mr. Blue.
That was okay, cool. Well, then, I'm gonna take another shot. Yeah, I'm gonna take it with Echo again. At him. I'm gonna spend a grip point to make it a Deadeye, which means I get advantage. And I'm gonna spend a second grip point for a violent shot, which gives me an additional damage die.
Oi, oi.
So I get advantage, and then if it hits, we'll go from there.
Yes, ma'am.
Fucking ballsack. Well, it's still at 19.
19 hits.
Okay. So, now I get 3d12, because I used a violent shot. That's pretty great. 24 plus 4, another 28. And then I'm going to use my second attack to reload it again. And then that's all I can do. Can I use my movement to get out of the tree?
It would eat up half your movement getting out of the tree.
That's fine. I just want to get down out of the tree. I can't... I don't want to move forward at all, but I'm going to get down out of the tree.
Okay. And so you're now down and out of the tree.
Okie dokie. Sounds good. And then that's all I can do.
Alright. Aldrich, it is your turn.
All right, then, never leaving this douchebag's attack radius, I'm going to dump all 45 points of lay on hands onto Ella.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Oh, I
Just be
forgot
like-
he could do that now.
I'm gonna grab her and just be like, I really hope this fucking works.
As you
Did it
feel, you
Yeah, it's like an automatic.
you reach down, you grab her, and you feel this warmth in your hand that you've not ever remembered there being. And you feel it funnel into Ella's body, and Ella, your eyes flash open. There's a deep gasp of breath as you come to, life once again flowing through your body. And you heal all those wonderful hit points.
45. Thank you, Ultra.
All right, and then we are going to use a bonus action. To cast Thunderous Smite.
As thunder and lightning start to dance across the blade of your great sword, looking at these assholes.
All right.
Sergeant, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to strum on the lute and cast Fly on myself.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, I am going to who it looks roughest.
I'm at 45.
And I have 21 hit points.
So
I'm at 48. I'm about a half health. I should be good though. I've got a plan.
I have 38, but I'm out of range for the most part, so don't worry about me. And I have a potion on me, so
I have potions too. I'm just looking at tossing a healing spell at somebody.
no. Well, don't worry about me. I'm good.
So I'm going to cast Healing Word on Friend since he's up in the melee. I'll make it a level 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, nat 13. Or whatever that was.
I rolled a
Nat
4.
13. Nat 4.
So there, you got 13 hit points. And I think that's all I can do right now.
So you strum and you start lifting into the air, giving you a better vantage point from the battle. And then you twist magic with your words, your voice reverberating in the air as this sort of healing magic sort of wraps around Friend. And these sort of tears in his body start to kind of straighten just a little bit through the power of friendship and magic. Oops, Ella, it's technically your turn.
Oh. Okay, let me check something. God damn it. Okay, let me check something really fast. I was trying to check earlier. Damn it. I thought that I had a thing where my getting up was easier because of... But no, that doesn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm gonna use half my movement to get up from being prone. Shoot Aldrich a very, very sincere thank you! And then I take that poison short sword and I just want to fucking... Am I close? I guess I'm not close enough to that guy. To this one, am I?
No, you're 10 feet away, so...
Okay, then I'm gonna go back to the one that I was attacking earlier, and I'm just gonna try to hit him with the poison short sword again.
Alright.
So... And I'm gonna use DM Inspiration. Of course, I don't need it this time, so it's 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright, so that's 7 and then 24 poison. I'm assuming that I'm not flanked, that he's not flanked anymore because Aldrich's on the other side?
Yep, there's no longer flanking because Aldrich is sitting by you.
You would get still the sneak attack because I'm still within melee range.
Yep.
Oh, sweet! Okie dokie, so that's then a beautiful 5d6. So 14 on top of that 7 on top of that 24.
Ooh.
Ow.
You do not get to say ow.
For real! I almost died!
Ow?
Not allowed.
As you come back up onto your feet, you take a firm grip on the short sword and you stab outwards. You manage to slide it into him. And as you do, you watch as the poison starts to burn away from it. You don't see any registering on him that the poison affected him at all. But you twist the blade, jab it deeper, and then pull it out anyway, causing a fairly big hole into this thing. And make a perception roll for me.
So did that 24 poison damage not do shit to him?
No.
I'm gonna be oh motherfucker. 18.
You can see kind of through the hole that you've made with the short sword, and you notice that torn into it, there is a pulsating blackness inside of it. And you get the feeling that whatever you're dealing with is like nothing you've dealt with before. Is there anything else you'd like to do? I believe you have a bonus action still.
I do, and I would like to use my bonus action to do this little friend. Hang on. One quick second. Thank you.
Make a spell attack.
Okay. That's my intelligence, right? Because it's... Yes.
Wizard?
Yes, that's my intelligence.
So wizard plus your proficiency plus a d20.
Okay. 17.
Yep, that hits.
Alright. So then he also takes 7 points of fire damage. I can't believe I wasted that poison short sword I've been carrying around. Fucker.
You send the mote of fire straight through the hole you made, and you watch as it illuminates the inside of the armor, and you realize the pulsating blackness is strung into the armor, tendrils of icky darkness anchoring things into the armor itself. It is disgusting, and the smell of it burning is atrocious. So anything else you'd like to do? Move? I think is the only thing I got left. Alright, this son of a bitch
So
is
mad.
stunned. He's stunned until the end of Friend's next turn, so he can't do shit. Friend, it's your turn.
You can do one thing.
Oh yeah, he's burning.
13 more.
Okay.
She's on fire.
I will, as an action, do that. Maybe. Is everything broken and frozen?
I have a few people are
Nope,
frozen.
there it goes.
You're not.
Nope.
There it goes.
There we go.
It's just slow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I heal as an action. And that is
Wow.
all I could do.
That's nice.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Whoop, and you sort of focus the energy thrumming through your body, and you start to feel the sort of damage come undone.
Actually, you know what? I will also spend a key point and dodge as a bonus action, just in case.
Sounds good.
A little soldering welding arm just pops up on Fred's shoulder.
Alright, it is Asshole's turn. He is...
I'm really tired of him. Like, already.
Yeah.
He is not very happy. What is he going to do?
Go fuck off.
Molten core! No.
Oh, you'll be so
Fuck off.
fucked. Stupid toad.
Stupid Toadbeard. He's going to attack you again, Ella.
Ooh.
Uncanny dodge. Or evasion, whichever one works.
That is a 27 to hit.
Well, I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
So that
damage.
halves the damage.
I don't like that sound.
So you take...
What was that?
I love you.
Nah, it was a bad roll.
That's uh-oh.
You take 15 points of slashing damage. That is halved.
Okay.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Alright, so dexterity saving throw +3. So 15.
You watch as this sort of the dark blood red liquid comes back and shoots out of his arm towards you. You feel it pierce into you, and it wraps around you, grabbing you, holding you tight. You are now considered grappled.
Son of a bitch!
Really tired of this person.
Reed, it is your turn.
Kick his ass.
Oh, you look to be on fire. Here, let me see if I can help try to put you out. Something cold ought to do that, right?
Some ice for that burn?
Oh, yes. Totally some ice for the burn.
Hot
list
to
all
relax
the
the
whispers.
pain and icy to kill you.
Icy to kill the pain and warm to relax it away. Oh, you watch as you sort of hurl this sphere that starts off as pure arcane energy before swirling faster, 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 and it hits him square in the faceplate where Friend hit him, and it dents in further. There's blood, dark, nasty red blood just running from underneath his helmet. He is looking extremely rough.
Still standing, though. That's kind of an annoyance.
But
I will stay where I'm at, but I'm going to use my bonus action. Are we? Can bonus actions be used to self medicate?
yes.
Oh, good. Healing potion down the hatch.
Self-medication is best medication.
Comes from the alcohol.
Accurate.
One greater healing potion down the hatch, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty then. It's this guy's turn. And let's see. Ella, Aldrich, you are going to get attacks of opportunity as he rushes up
Good.
to Reed.
Well, I can't because I'm grappled.
You can make an attack.
It would be a
can't?
disadvantage.
Nope, that's only restrained.
That's
her,
right.
Yeah, her movement's only reduced to 0 right now.
That's right. So yes, thank you, Charles.
Well, I have a short sword that's no longer poisoned, so...
All right, so I still have advantage on the rolls because of vow of enmity.
Do I still get sneak attack?
Yes, you do. Because
Okay.
Aldrich was right next to you, and that does occur on attacks of opportunity.
So that's a natural 20.
Yes!
Shit.
I'm going to burn level 3 to Divine Smite.
I got
Jeez.
17 on my sneak attack.
That guy made a dumb decision.
All right, so... Ooh, shit.
Aldrich, I feel like you and I are proving that you should never leave us if we decide to attack you.
All right, so it's 4d8 for that, plus the 2d8 for Thunderous Smite.
2d6.
2d6, okay, so
Just death grip him back, Charles.
48, so that's 30 damage right there. 10. Nine. 18.
He made one of the classic blunders in D&D. Never run away from the people that are attacking you.
18 plus. So plus another 22 on top of that.
And
So-
then
Moved
20
it
and then
back.
25 for me.
You watch as Ella, just writhing in this thing's grasp, just takes the sword and goes, I am done with this shit. You drive the blade into his shoulder blades, downwards. He screams out and starts to stagger. As he does, he starts to fall down on one knee. Uldric, you bring the great sword down. There's a blinding flash of light. And you hear in the back of your head, my will be done. And you cut this thing in half as there's sort of explosion of cold wind. It doesn't do anything to you, but you watch as this armor is split in half. And inside, there was this core of pulsating dark, like a black dead heart, pumping necrotic energy throughout this thing. And it pumps once, twice, and falls still as blackness runs over the ground. This thing put down with extreme prejudice, because there ain't no kill like overkill.
Damn right. Aldrich, that's our second overkill together. I just feel like this should be.
Well, at
But
this
now.
point we pretty much got 2 rogues in the party.
I know.
Oh.
High five, man.
Oh yeah, no. That he had 1 hit point left.
Oh god!
Every time.
This is what happened with Kyle last week, where he did like 50, 60 points of damage for someone who had 1 HP left.
Ain't that the way?
I like how we decided to run for it.
Why did they run?
He was
With
going to
one
read.
Not for me. They were like, nope.
With 1 HP left, though, that's ironic.
Yeah,
No,
you,
it was 1 HP, I think, after I hit him.
you get a feeling that he made a less than intelligent decision.
Ah, that makes sense.
It was an automaton acting on orders.
Mm-hmm.
All right, legendary action
Motherfucker!
Well, this could be bad.
Balls!
is going to reach out and attack you, friend.
Bring it.
Photos.
Natural 20.
Oh, he's disadvantaged
Oh,
because
no.
I dodged.
He is at disadvantage. So disadvantage makes that a 19 to hit.
Misses.
Really?
Yeah, I have a 20 AC.
Yes!
What the? How the? What?
Yes!
Made
I
of
love
metal.
you, friend!
Yeah, I have my unarmored defense, which is an 18, and then I have the braces of defense, which puts me at 20.
Oh my god, you're
Wow.
so pretty!
And I think
Sneaky bastard.
you dodged as a bonus this turn too. So
Yeah, that's why he had disadvantage.
That put him at disadvantage.
that makes sense. I'm not.
He
Yeah.
swipes out with his other arm at you, and you see this telegraphed from a mile away. And you slip down as it whooshes over your head. And with it, there is this wave of necrotic that just you feel barely miss you. And you realize that could have gotten really ugly really quick.
That could have been bad.
It's Tuck's turn, and she's going to slice at asshole McGee in front.
Nice.
Hits. Does not hit. So the first one hits. And he makes the strength save for the crash. As she swipes out, screaming at this asshole that just really fucked everybody's day up. Tay, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go behind Thordrin with my 35 feet of movement. And then I'm just gonna take another shot at this guy, the big bad guy. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend another grit for the Deadeye so I get advantage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make it a sharpshooter.
Okay.
So, 22.
Okay, that hits.
So then, whoops. 2d12 plus 14, because sharpshooter is banging. Blah, blah, blah. That's 9 and 4 is 13 plus 10 is 23 plus 4 is 27. I can math, I swear. So it's 27 points of damage.
As you take the bead and you fire, there's a bang, but the shot is muffled as it hits him in the chest. You watch as the sort of liquid just kind of bloop, like a pebble in a pond. There's a ripple, and he sort of caves in a little bit before coming back up, his head snapping over to look at you.
That's creepy.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend an action surge and do it again. I'm gonna reload, spend the action surge, and then attack him a second time.
Okay.
Don't get points for being creepy.
Same thing. I'm gonna spend a grip point for a Deadeye advantage.
Okay.
And then sharpshooter. Take the -5 penalty thingy. Ooh. That is 15.
Does not hit.
Alright. Fuck. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use second wind.
Smart
Because I'm
girl.
kind of low. Not really low, but I'm gonna use second wind. And I'll do that on my own. I'm done. I can't do anything else.
Aldrich.
Alrighty then, so I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell. Cast Aura of Vitality.
Yes. Wait. I'm not supposed to be happy about this, but I love it.
Well, no, I'm not using Beacon of Hope. Aura of Vitality means I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself 2d6 healing, to heal myself 2d6.
I love Aura Vitality. It's
Yay,
so
aura
sweet.
switching.
Alright, that's 9 points to me. And for those who don't know what that is, on my bonus actions, I can give anyone within 30 feet of me 2d6 healing.
Oh
As
my
long as I keep
god.
That's
concentration.
freaking cool.
Thordred loves you.
Ella loves you. You gave me 45 hit points.
Maybe Thordred will become a paladin bard.
That's such
Yo,
an
that
interesting
would be
combination.
So I'm also going to swing. Could work. More.
Okay.
I think it's an action to cast that.
It is an action to do it, but I can still move.
Oh, I thought you
He
meant...
just meant swing over there, I think.
No, like
Yeah.
swing over.
No, I got it.
Thordrin, it's your turn.
Right, well, I'm going to use my 60 feet of flying and just sort of swoop over here by friend. And be like, friend, have you ever flown before? And I'm going to touch him and cast Dimension Door 80 feet up. Right above Asshat. And I'm just going to let friend go.
Going down.
I Iron Giant the shit out of this.
So that's 1d6 per 10 feet.
So it'd be 8d6. And he can key point to take none of that.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Inspiration on him. You can do it! Just before I let him go.
Oh shit, I have inspiration. I forgot about that.
Well, I mean, it'll be up to Snicket, I guess. I'll ask because if I will use my reaction to absorb the damage. If it doesn't ruin the plan, like because it's like you slow yourself down, which would be like
If you reduce your
you know what I mean?
If you slow your fall, you're gonna do half of that damage.
I'll just hit him.
Okay.
YOLO, motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever. You guys can heal me.
Both you and Asshat take 34 points of damage
Nice.
as you start zooming down in a sort of cannonball Superman, just hit him hard. And you both just, it hurts like a motherfucker.
I hope he's not mad at me about that.
Guess you'll find out.
No way to know.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm gonna float up here 80 feet up. Above
Ella.
my friends.
You are currently grappled. What would you like to do?
Motherfucker, I forgot about that. I would like to break the grapple. Wait, seriously, his grapple didn't end by having a freaking giant warforged monk fall on him?
Don't think that breaks the grapple.
Nope.
God damn it.
Only way you break the grapple by hitting someone is by if you drop their life to 0.
God damn it.
He's got
Okay.
a death grip on you currently, so
Motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna try to break it. How do I do that?
that would take up your entire action to do so, and you could make a dex save, I think. Or is it
Remember that you
athletics?
I mean, can I do anything else other than try to break the grapple?
You could try attacking him if you want, because the only thing you just can't move, but you can still attack if you want.
But you're not in melee
not-
with him, are you?
I'm not
Not
in melee.
melee.
I'm 10 feet away.
Nope.
So literally all I can do is try to break the grapple.
And breaking grapple is, I think, an athletics check?
It'd be a strength check or an athletics, yeah.
Let me
There's-
see.
yeah.
Yeah, it's it's an escape thing, so that would be athletics.
Not acrobatics.
Nope, because this is a strength-based trying to pull yourself from his grasp.
Alright, I'm using DM Inspiration.
Yes, ma'am.
17.
You manage to just force it off of you enough to drop out as you hit the ground.
Am I prone?
Nope, you land on your feet. He wasn't holding you too far up the ground. And you watch as these sort of tendril of dark blood just sort of rushes back to him.
Oh, I'm so sick of you. I don't even care about information anymore. I just want to kill you. That's my turn.
This guy is completely unstunned now.
This is true.
And he is really, really unhappy with things. Friend is prone. He is going to step up here and grab the interfering paladin. And he is going to funnel darkness from his fingertips and into you, Aldrich.
Me neither.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, damn it. Yep.
Alright.
And the inflict wounds.
That shit's nasty, man. I hate inflict wounds. I mean, I love it, but it sucks.
You like it when you're using it.
You always like the stuff when you're
Exactly.
using it, not when it gets used against you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
You take 22 points of necrotic damage as you feel this pulse of necrotic energy just hit you.
Alright, con save to keep up. Con save, so that's a plus 7. Okay, I rolled a 20. Sweet!
And as he withdraws his hand, you hear him mutter, "My lord's will be done."
Friend, it is your turn.
These guys
And
are
he's-
creepy as balls.
They are super.
Oh, the immolation.
He can make a save. He can make a save now. It's a dex save. It's still the same difficulty.
That's a 14. I don't think that makes it.
I thought it was a. Yeah.
My DC is 17.
Fails it then.
All right then.
As the fire continues to consume him, he's gasping for breath, the armor blackening. It smells like cooking flesh, and he is just barely holding himself up.
I just push him over. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, that's 11 points of bludgeoning.
As you essentially just sort of harshly go, dude, you need to sit down. You hit him, and as he hits the ground,
I just Spartan kick him.
he hits the ground and almost turns into a pile of ash. That's how burnt this motherfucker was. He's so fucking toast, he's giggling at the word fritter.
Mike, I was just thinking you're looking at evil asshat and you just sort of just not even just side punch.
I just Hulk.
So he just 12 punches him.
Yeah. And then I will focus my attention on this guy still again.
Okay,
22 to hit.
that hits.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will flurry of blows.
Yes, sir.
5. Natural 1.
Oh.
Surprisingly, it doesn't hit.
Oh man, at a 12.
12 does not hit as well. As you finish off his crony, you turn to him like, what's good? And you bank, and both miss as he seemingly dodges you. It's now his turn.
Yeah.
Don't like him.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. And let's see, he is going to attack you, Aldrich.
Oh, thank God. Please, thank you.
No!
That is 27 minus 6 is 21.
Motherfucker!
Ow!
Ouch.
He's got a lot of plus to his thing. Where's that reaction gone?
That is 20 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Charles, you're frozen for me.
Oh god, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't mean to do that
You
much
broke
damage.
him.
You
No!
broke the paladin. He retreated. You hit him so hard he went back in his.
He's a baby paladin. You just can't kill a
Right?
baby paladin.
It's so mean, Nicolette.
I'm sorry.
He hasn't grown up yet.
I'm so sorry.
So I took how much damage?
130,000.
20 points of slashing. And you need to make a dex save.
Dex save, so it's +3.
Let's go, Aldrich.
Come on,
I'll take-
Aldrich.
My sheet got closed. Dex, so that makes it it's a +5. That's a 13.
13 total?
Mhm.
As you... the air goes out of you as this thing hits you. These sort of liquid wrapping around you, holding you tightly, starting to constrict around you. That's his turn. Reed,
I also
it is your
maintain
turn.
concentration.
Sweet, so it is still up.
I have had enough of this.
We all, darling.
So I'm gonna again do what I've done before, spending sorcery points to get spells cast.
Jesus Christ.
Targeting the one guy who's left.
Sir.
Leave my friends alone.
Oh, Reed.
Oh my god. First one is a 13.
Yeah.
Does not hit. 17 does not hit. 25 hits, and the 17. So out of the 4, one of them hits.
Well, nuts.
As you are screaming, you feel your voice tearing the back of your throat for this guy to leave your friends alone. Wildly misses, except for one of them that hits him square in the shoulder. He grunts. The sort of tendrils of blood red sort of wavering for a second before redoubling their grip on Aldrich. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
He's going to take a legendary action.
Piece of shit.
And he's going to try to hit Tuck.
Oh, thank God.
Tuck, I'm taking like no damage this entire time.
She's taking.
I'm just gonna channel Aaron right now. Tuck will remember this.
Exactly.
That hits Tuck.
Don't you kill Tuck while she's not here.
I'm not gonna kill Tuck while she's not here.
You say that.
Right?
I may kill Tuck when she's not here.
Well, she's raging, so. And she's been hitting, so that's half damage, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So he reaches out with his other arm, hitting Tuck in the chest. You watch her fall a step back before coming back up, in her rage, not registering any of the damage she just took. So, no, she's still up. It's her turn, and she's going to return fire, because fuck this asshole. Hits.
Good girl.
Does not hit. So the first one hits as she slices him across his belly, just screaming in wordless rage. Adding in the rage damage, that's her turn. Tay, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing. I'm gonna spend the last grip point to make it a Deadeye. Also gonna make it Sharpshooter. What D20 do I want to use? This one. Oy. Well, at least I had advantage, because otherwise that would have been a misfire. But it doesn't hit. It's 18 minus 5, so 13.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
As a bonus action on this turn, can I store that gun?
Yeah. Then you could take out your pistols.
Yes. And then I'm gonna move forward a little bit, because I am grouchy. I'm gonna come to about here, a little bit farther ahead than Reed. And then is it a bonus action to like put that away plus pull out the guns, or is that all? Because technically I have a second attack. Theoretically.
It would.
But if putting that away and taking those out counts, like, I'll take that as my second attack technically, so that next round then I can use both pistols. But that's up to you.
Putting your gun away, putting the other two away, I would consider a bonus action.
Okay. So then I still have one more attack.
Yes, you would not be able to use both your pistols.
That's fine. I'll just use one. And I'll use one to just fire a shot at him. Nothing fancy. And that misfires, because that was a natural 1. Cool. Thank you,
Girl.
guys. You're going away.
Click, click,
Damn
click,
it.
click, click, click.
Hey, girl.
All right. Well, that's all I can do. I'll have to fix it next round.
Okay. Aldrich, it is your turn. You are currently grappled.
All right, well, fuck, whatever. I can stick to the grapple. That ain't the end of the world. So we're gonna swing twice. That is a 28 hit
Hits.
and a 28 hit.
Hits.
All right, then. So, how's this guy looking?
He is looking like he's having a bad, bad day. He's not quite rough yet, but he's starting to enter that territory.
All right, well, we're gonna. Mike, can I divine smite on 2 swings?
Like, you mean on both
Both
attacks?
swings.
Yeah, as long as you have the.
Yeah, I'm burning my
spell
last
slot.
2 spell slots then, and we're aiming to maim, not to kill.
Okay.
By this point, I don't care.
All right then. So 2d6. I get to reroll 2s. Fucking still came up with 2. So that is 6 plus. So that's 10 points of slashing on the first shot. And where's my d8s? D8s. D8s, where are you? I need you. There he is. Plus 2 points of radiant damage. Those double ones.
Ouch.
Oh, but then it redeems themselves by rolling 12. So 16 points of slashing on the second shot. Double 6s. And 11 points of radiant damage.
Oof. As you, from inside this being's grapple, you swing your sword trying to maim him, bring him down without killing him, and he screams in agony as you hit him once, twice, cutting into him, more and more of this dark red viscous blood just flowing over him.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to heal 2d6. That's 6. Okay. Puts me at a whopping 24. Not. God damn it. All right.
Thornton, it is your turn.
Right, I'm gonna hover down to 60 feet away from him. And I'm going to cast. Like, oh, where's my voice coming from? Oh, I'm in your head. Let's do that. Why not? I've not cast that. Hamana. And then I'm going to use my reaction to make it even more. Ugh, come on. Well, that's dumb. Making it more dissonant.
You.
Of course, I don't know how many resistances he has left. So
He doesn't have any legendary resistances.
nice. So I see subtracts 1 from his saving throw.
Unfortunately, he still makes it.
Of course he does.
Just barely. And he still takes the damage, grunting. You swear you can hear him say fucking bards under his breath.
That's right. So I did that. I did a reaction. Bonus action. I'm going to give myself some healing because I'm like at 20 hit points.
Please do.
I am going to drink a healing potion of greater healing, which is what, 44 plus 4?
Yeah.
Correct.
4.
Right. Ella, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm dropping the short sword. I'm pulling out both of my daggers, clicking the flame dagger to ignite it. There's a rock in front of me. I'm stepping onto the rock, leaping into the air, and driving both daggers into this piece of shit.
Roll your attacks.
Did you use your inspiration?
I will,
Okay, good.
if I can.
I'm trying to remember to remind people.
Don't worry, it was in my head.
It's still like Mike's macro for Tuesdays.
28 on the
Hits.
flame tongue.
That
Dagger
hits.
of venom that is just a dagger right now because I haven't put the venom on it. 20 for that.
Okay. Both hits.
And then I get sneak attack as well.
Yes, you do.
So that's 16 for the flame tongue, 9 for the dagger of venom, and then oh shit, I'm on the wrong side.
Oh shit, I forgot to ask. Are you doing lethal damage or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
Okay.
21 on sneak attack.
Oh,
Oh.
How would you like to do this?
Exactly how I just fucking described. I throw the short sword to the ground, pull out the daggers, ignite the flame tongue, step onto that nice pretty boulder, throw myself into the air, and bring it down right into his chest.
Alright, you launch yourself up in the air, taking your daggers, and they eat in and he screams, but you ignore him.
Yes! I'm missing all the parts that would kill him. And as I drive these daggers, I lock eyes with Friend, and I'm sorry. And, yeah.
You bring him down. There is a scream as Aldrich, the tentacle of dark red blood, releases you. You drop on your feet as he falls down and unconscious to the ground, but still alive. However, he is bleeding and looking rough.
So before.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say before we do anything, are we speaking to him, or are we ending this?
I really want to kill him. I already almost did, and I didn't, but I really want to kill him. Really bad.
I mean, he probably has information that would be useful.
Okay, then somebody else talk to him, because I'm gonna go punch a tree or something.
Can
All
I
right.
try to stabilize him?
Well, I was going to use just a cure wounds on him to stabilize him.
Search him first.
That's what I said. Before we do anything, we're going to search his body, then tie him to something.
I'm literally walking away, turning off flame, shoving my daggers back into my things, and literally going over and like punching a tree.
I float down and touch the ground, and then I look at you guys while you're doing it, and I kind of cock my head, and I look at him, and I'm...
Okay. Detect thoughts.
Are you doing surface or are you invading?
We'll do surface first, see what... And I'll try to invade, but he might be strong. I don't know.
Okay, Tay, I will get to you in just a moment.
that's fine.
So as you're bringing him to, yes?
Yeah, tie him to a tree, search his body, and then...
You manage to find what seems to be a earring in an ear. As you remove the helmet to check, you find an earring, and his eyes start to open a bit as he comes to. You notice there's something not quite right with this one. In fact, it looks scarily familiar to what you found in the warehouse. Black with white concentric rings.
That's not good.
As it comes...
I'm sorry, I've got to run to the bathroom. Can you like take a 5 or something? Because I feel like this is going to be a lot of really important information, and I don't want to miss it. But I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Pausing. Oh wait, is Snicket back? Okay, good.
That's creepy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not better.
I was to say that didn't help.
Oh, okay. So you guys have defeated the big bad, and you take off his helmet and notice that he has the creepy eyes. There's blood running from his mouth. He's not even registering that you guys are there. You find that there's a really strange stone-like earring attached to one of his ears. As you go through, you find a bag full of 100 gold pieces. That's about it. The other two don't really seem to have everything, other than, There's a bag of 25 gold pieces on the other ones. The one on Mr. Charcoal Briquette surprisingly still has the bag mostly intact. Tay, you managed to find the scroll. It's a little bit raven torn, but it's still seemingly and mostly in one piece.
Okay. Can I? I'm not proficient in Arcana. But can I? Can I see if I know what it would be?
Unfortunately, not.
No. Okay, then I'm gonna walk over to Reed,
Thank you.
and I'm like, "Do you know what this is?"
Well, you instantaneously know it's a spell scroll.
Yes, it's a spell scroll.
Do you know what spell specifically it's for?
Do I?
Roll Arcana for me.
I don't know who wrote it.
Bless you.
Oh, Reed.
My God. Oh man, you are hyper focused after the battle, and you're like, let's see what this motherfucker was trying to do when you caught him unawares. And you realize that it is a teleportation circle spell scroll.
Ooh,
Hmm.
this is interesting.
After looking at it, you can tell it is designed to be a one-way ticket to somewhere.
Uh-huh.
You are unfamiliar with the markings on it of designating where it's supposed to go, but putting two and two together with let's go, and from what Ella told you, you think this might be leading them back to where they need to go next.
Well, that'll be helpful.
I look at Reed. Would it still work, or is it?
Did you share this information, Reed?
Yes, I'll share the information.
We're standing right there.
Well, he was reading it. You
That's
can't
true.
read it.
Well, I can ask if it would still work anyway.
I'm just saying if he didn't. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry.
This is a teleportation scroll, probably back to where they were trying to go to. Although if I remember correctly, is teleportation circle.
Yes.
It's roughly what seems to be kind of similar to a teleportation circle spell scroll, but it's a little bit more tinkered to be just a one-way sort of teleportation portal of sorts.
Okay, so what's throwing me is that I believe this is the type of thing that they would need to have, you know. I don't understand how this worked. The player, and I'm not sure Reed, understand how this would work as a scroll, as the spell itself does one of those things where you have to carve out like the Stargate on the ground before it would actually let you go to where you're going.
This is essentially sort of being used as a blueprint. It's a copy what is on this scroll to create the teleportation. The
Okay.
scroll is then consumed once it's finished and once you cast the magic into it.
All right. Okay. I explained the differences and whatnot. I'm rambling on about how Mystic, and I'm waiting for you guys to either stop me or just to walk away. But I'm kidding.
I keep I let you proceed to talk, but it's like someone trying to explain like a math problem, and it glazed over. I keep nodding my head like, yeah, sure. That's yep.
We may have a way to go where we need to go next. However, we have no idea what's on the other end of going where we need to go next.
Valid point. Well, we'll keep that in mind. That could be handy.
For the time being, Miss Friend,
Yes.
I believe you have the bag.
Oh, right. Open bag.
Oh, he does leave the bag open. He's the best bookkeeper.
He is. So, while you all are working this out, Thordrin, you cast Detect Thoughts, you get the surface thoughts, and they're confused and jumbled at first. And then they start to clarify as he gains consciousness of, no, I failed. I failed. And it's just a repeat of, I've failed.
I say,
I failed.
who did you fail? And push in.
Okay. I failed, my lord. I failed, my lord. You try to push in, but he's resisting you hard.
Well, well, can't get any deeper than that, I guess.
And I have to.
Do you want to ask another question?
Oh,
You guys want to give it a go? I'll see if I can get in there.
well, this can be short and sweet. Alerts is what? I'm gonna look at him. So he's responsive, but like on the outside too, right? Like he's like looking around.
He is looking around, but he is not talking. He's just sort of staring right in front of him, like a 1,000-yard gaze.
Answer one question and we end this quickly. Where does the scroll lead?
To where I need to go.
Paying attention to his surface thoughts, see if that shows up anywhere. I see pictures.
You get a flittering picture of what seems to be a decrepit, ancient-looking tower. You've never seen it before.
I just make a mental note of that.
Are you going to push any deeper?
I'm going to let Aldrich go a little bit longer, I think.
All right, I understand that you're looking for our friend here, and I understand it has something to do with some things he stole.
He's... Sorry, burped. He starts laughing at you. Just hysterical bouts of laughter. Thordrin, you get detect the surface thoughts of, is that what they think?
Oh, that's not what he thinks.
I look pointedly at Reed.
What's so funny? What are you after? And I try and get that out of him.
You push?
Yeah.
That's a natural one. You push and you get... It's not what he stole, it's who he is.
And that is?
You get Gallows needs him. The unlocking must be done.
He's sort of a key then?
And he immediately feels you and goes blank. I will to my lord be true and faithful and love
crap,
all which he
not that.
loves and shuns what all he shuns.
Oh god, could someone just kill him, please?
All right, so I'm going to do this as humanely as possible.
Really?
Really?
Is Ella still like laying on him with her daggers?
No. I am currently, like, literally pissed off and away.
Stay true to your oath.
I am. This is oath of vengeance, but it's still like the idea. The fact is, I'm still.
That's what your paladin of death. Don't make it.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be humane. It wouldn't be cruel. It wouldn't be barbaric. A quick dagger to the heart. Twist.
Or you could let me do it.
Well, you're off, like
Punching at trees. I remember where you are now.
Aldrich, you settle down and take out a dagger, and as you position yourself, he looks up at you, your eyes connect, and for a minute it's almost like the skin on the back of your neck crawls, looking into these abomination of eyes. And he just smiles.
May you find peace in whatever god or thing you pray to. And I'll drive the blade in.
As you do, Thordrin, you have not said that you've dropped the
God,
projectile.
Oh,
shit!
piddle
So,
sticks.
the last thing that you get as Aldrich drives the dagger in is,
I was not
I
paying
may
attention.
die, but the New World Order will be established.
What?
And
Oh!
I will be the cornerstone of that. And there's pain and a release, and you get one last image that floats to his mind
I like drop to my knees and be like, ah!
of a silver, elegant mask, no face drawn on it, and a dark hood, and a voice that echoes, "Well done." And he dies.
I'm gonna need a drink on that one.
You all have the scroll. You also have that very odd earring that he has.
Everyone? Gallows needs Reed, like, for a thing, I think. To unlock something. And I think I saw Gallows?
What's he look like?
Silver mask, dark hood, creepy as fuck.
Does that match the
Cobra Crab.
description of the guy that I saw in that cave many moons ago?
Nope, he does not.
Oh my god, who the fuck was that guy?
You don't know. You haven't seen him yet.
Also, I got a picture, and I do prestidigitation, and I make a miniature version of the tower that I saw. He saw this about the teleportation circle. I mean, I think I got every detail right, but it's a little fuzzy. Ugh.
I don't know. I could use some more scaffolding along the turrets, children.
Well, it was just a quick image, Ella. Also, he said something as he was dying about being the New World Order and a cornerstone in it. These guys are something else.
Extremely.
I should, next time, could you warn me before you kill him when I'm still in their head, Aldrich? Oh.
I'll take the earring because I'm actually gonna. So there's two bodies, one like corrupted abomination thing in armor, right?
Yep.
All right. I will start preparing two pyres.
You prepare the fires, and you have the very strange earring on you.
Should we maybe not keep that on us? Because if he could... Oh. Fine.
Do we know what that is?
Actually, I'm gonna use divine sense.
Maybe
If I get like an evil aura off of it.
You draw a connection to when you saw him through Liko's eyes put a hand up to his head, and the fact that he's wearing a strange earring.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that that earring was a direct connection to either Gallows or his lord, or if they're one and the same, whoever is above him. I'm pretty sure that's how he was talking to him. And if I'm right about that, that guy can probably hear us.
Well, if it works like a spell, perhaps you have to activate it first.
We need to at least check it out.
Well, I'm not saying we shouldn't.
Are you using divine sense on the earring or just in general, Aldrich?
On the earring.
It's arcane in nature.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be evil in and of itself, just used by someone who is,
Evil.
yeah, less than stellar morality there.
Well, we have an opportunity here. Turn it against them. Maybe we can glean some information from it.
But we do definitely need information.
Can't somebody throw their voice?
What does that do? Anything? They can't see us.
I would
Right.
volunteer to put this in.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is somebody can use it and sound like the guy that we just killed.
Well,
That's-
let me tell you a
it-
little bit of that, because the last thing that what I think Gallows said was, "You've done well." Pretty sure he knows he's dead.
And I don't think throwing your... I could be wrong about that spell, I'm not very good with spells, but I don't think throwing your voice changes what you sound like. Does it?
Well, I didn't know if there was a spell that could change your voice to make you sound.
But
Like
there
someone
are
else.
spells that could do that, yes.
That's what I was referring to. But, I mean, if he knows the jig is up already, then there's no point.
You
Snicket,
don't
is
know
it...
if he.
Oh, okay.
You didn't. It wasn't like he.
Well, I mean, that's what I
was-
saw, so I like... Thordrin, like, thinks. He's not sure, but...
Roll an int check for me.
Rolling in check right now. Where is intelligence? Oh, look, I'm smart.
From what you're getting and the way the thoughts that were coming up to his head, you're pretty much sure that that's probably a memory. So you don't think
Well,
that was Gallows entering his head as he died, so much as he was remembering what he was told.
minds are fuzzy. He might not know. That might have been a memory. I don't know. Probably a memory of Gallows telling him he's a good boy.
I put my hand in the bag of holding, and I pull out an orb we have, and I say, if we have any very pressing questions, we do have a way to communicate with the Oracle, which I forgot that we had in here. So,
Good
It's
point.
like Fioriel's stone.
exactly like that. If we have any questions about what that new world order might be, I don't know. I don't know if they might know, but
That's also
Worth asking. Reed? Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
I need to consult my notes.
Alright. Please do.
I put the orb back in the bag.
Well, we can still ask her.
Oh, that was just me reminding you. I don't know. I can't think of any questions, but if someone else can.
I mean, it's a good idea to ask her about the New World Order. I think we should ask her about the New World Order. Alright, let's do that!
I hold the orb out.
I take it.
That's a completely different type of DM inspiration as I've
I kind of hold it up and I sort of speak into it. What was her name again? Moira?
Moira McTaggart. No.
Ian is she's known as the Lady Oracle, or known as Moira.
the Lady Oracle, or Mountain Public.
Oracle? Moira? Moiracle?
You're doing a bang up job, Ella.
May I speak to the Lady Oracle?
There's silence, and then you hear a soft but familiar voice of, "It's so good to hear from you all again."
Hello! It's really nice to be talking to you. We just had a not happy run-in with some just nasty things.
Not
Just
happy at all.
Are you
really
alright?
nasty things. It was pretty awful. Let me tell you.
Props.
Are you safe? Are you alright?
We're getting there. I cough up blood a little bit. Well, we have a quick question. I'm hoping, anyway. What exactly... Do you know anything about the New World Order?
From the Children of the Purge.
From the Children of the Purge? Specifically? Not specifically.
She goes quiet for a minute or two. At first you start to wonder if the connection dropped and the call failed, but
Did I
voice pop-
screw it up?
you hear her talk. "I've not heard or seen of a new world order being spoken of within the children. That must be different. I am unsure of this. This. I will need to look upon this, but I will see what I can find, and if I find anything, I will send word to you about anything and everything that I can get. But this is troublesome indeed. If this is something that is going on and it is not with the children, then I fear what it might mean.
I sort of describe what they looked like, what they could do to her, just so she has a frame of reference. The blackness and the dark magic and all of that.
That is very troublesome indeed. That doesn't match most of what I know of the children. They are cultists mostly. This is different. This is far more foul. But yet I will immediately go to work and see what I can find, and I will let you know as soon as I do. But
Thank
please
you.
stay safe.
We'll do our best. And you
And-
as well, Moira.
I will do so. I have my paladin at my side.
Good.
And the line goes dead, and the orb goes quiet again.
Good thinking, friend.
If I could smile, I would. But I put the orb back.
His eyes blink a little bit faster.
Yeah, my eyes glow a little bit.
It warms my heart. That earring still freaks me out.
Are you attuning to it, Aldrich?
Mm-mm.
It's worth a risk.
Is it?
It is. Any information we can gain, and it's
Song of
and
Breath.
the worst thing that's going to happen is
Oh, that should
I
be-
die.
So we
Yes,
That is
all
a
I'm go-
bad thing.
Yeah, oh,
Yes, I'm going to attune to that. Actually, wait. Can I spend hit die before I do this?
Yes.
Yes, you can spend hit die. You can spend hit die before you do this. I'm not an asshole.
Oh, because I'm like, oh my god, this thing's gonna do like 38 psychic damage.
Can we all do that?
Yeah, I'm spending hit die right now.
Meanwhile,
Send you a
I,
short rest soon,
I
so
attempt the Song of Rest that no bard ever uses. We get knocked down, but we get up again. And I give everyone 2 hit points. Yay!
Thank you, darling.
Stupid bard song.
52 plus. Looks cool. That is a much better cushion. And down.
Alright. So
5.
you all take a short rest. The bodies are burning, the corruption burning with them. And Aldrich, you fit the earring to your ear as you're sitting there resting, tending to your wounds. And there's a familiar feeling of magic as you feel it finally attuned to you. This weird stud earring sitting in your ear. Nothing happens. From what Ella communicated with you while she was looking through Liko, you get the feeling it might be touch activated.
I am gonna touch it.
Oh, God.
As you touch it, there's a moment of silence, and it stretches out for heartbeats, and it feels like an eternity is stretched out before you. And then you hear a voice, dark and smooth, like midnight black velvet.
Oh, I don't like this.
Either.
So, you're reporting in. And that's where we're leaving off for the night.
Fuck!
God damn it.
I'm
Making
the
this
worst.
queen of cliffhangers.
I'm sorry. No, Charles won. Charles won that one. I submit. I give up. I. Last week's cliffhanger was like cliffhangers.
Thank you guys for watching so much.
Yes,
we really
thank you,
appreciate
everyone.
Thank you,
This one
guys.
should
Oh yeah,
have
all of the YouTube.
everyone's
True.
audio in it.
I was like, Danny, what are you talking about?
Normally,
There's
you're
people
the
that
one